5 tricks to regain the respect and desire of a woman. Have you ever wondered why a woman you dated, or even a woman you had a special connection with, doesn't come back into your life? Why, despite liking her and having something between you, she doesn't give you a second chance? Gentlemen, in this video, I'll reveal the #1 reason that might be holding her back and give you 5 foolproof strategies to change her mind. What you need to do now is rebuild that respect. If you've become an emotional wreck, begging and confessing your feelings, you've lost the respect she had for you. She may still see you as a great person, but without respect, you won't regain her interest. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 effective ways to regain that respect and start changing things. So stay until the end to find out how to do it. Let's get started. Trick number 1, expand your social circle. Step out of your comfort zone and rebuild your social life. When you get involved with a woman, you sometimes let other areas of your life fade away. You stop hanging out with friends, abandon activities and clubs you once enjoyed. This can make you feel trapped and dependent, making it harder to say no to her. Having an active and varied life makes it easier to maintain distance and avoid appearing needy. Additionally, it will help you seem more attractive. Here's a concrete example. In one of our videos, a client was in a similar situation. I advised him to start taking advantage of his country club membership and participate in tournaments and social games. I also suggested that he organize a trip to Las Vegas with friends and talk about his new experiences instead of focusing on his ex. This not only gave him something to talk about, but also showed his ex that he was busy and enjoying his life. On the other hand, you should also make your presence known on social media. Don't underestimate the power of social media. Many guys say they don't care about it, but it's an excellent tool to show that you're living life to the fullest. Post photos of yourself hanging out with friends, participating in outdoor activities, or joining new groups. Don't put yourself in forced or fake situations, like surrounding yourself with women just to attract attention, but do show that you're enjoying and expanding your social circle. This can make your ex feel jealous seeing you with other people, and at the same time, increase her respect for you. Remember, the goal here is to regain respect. Respect is the foundation for then regaining attraction, and eventually making her want to go out with you again. It all starts with regaining that lost respect. Trick number 2, limit your attention. When a girl is no longer your girlfriend, she shouldn't have unlimited access to your attention. If you give her all your attention, she won't respect you because she knows she's not receiving the same from you. This makes her feel like she's just taking while you're giving without getting anything in return. Let me share a recent story. A friend was excited because his ex-girlfriend was going to attend his party. I told him, when she arrives, greet her politely, but then move on to your friends. Don't just stand around. Always move from one group to another, showing that you're having a good time. If you run into her, say something brief like, "Oh, Rebecca, are you having fun? Don't get into too much trouble." Then keep moving. She'll expect you to pay her attention, and when you don't, she'll feel disappointed, but this will generate respect for you. Friend, don't focus on her. Be careful not to constantly look for where she is. If you start searching for her, she'll notice, and you'll lose all the progress you've made. Keep your attention on other people and activities, and don't obsess over her presence. Try this activity. Apply this to your friendships. If you have a female friend to whom you usually give all your attention, start rationing it. For example, if you're normally always available for her, begin to distract yourself a bit. It's not a tactic, but rather a way to show that you have your own life and aren't always available. This change can make her see that you're moving on and have new interests. If you don't feel ready to do this with your ex, try it with her. If the girl you're interested in works with you, don't limit yourself to talking only with her. Greet her briefly and then chat with other colleagues. If she's used to only receiving your attention, this change in attitude will show that you have other priorities, which can generate greater respect for you. Don't underestimate the impact of your social media interactions. If you're constantly checking her stories or posts, she'll notice and feel that you still have your full attention on her. Avoid being among the first to view her posts. This only reinforces the idea that she still controls your attention, undermining everything you've been working on. Trick number 3, learn to say no. Without giving explanations. This next tip is crucial. Learn to say no without providing explanations. Recently, I had a friend who experienced this. Here's the situation. He was dating a girl. They used to have dinner together and spend nights at each other's homes. After their breakup, she sent him flirty messages, and they agreed to meet up. But when she suggested having lunch at a family restaurant, he thought it was a step backward. I told him, "Don't accept that. Do you want to be her lunch buddy?" "No." Respond like this. "I'm busy all day, but free in the evening. Meet me at the Moxie bar at 7 p.m. Was there a risk she might say no? Of course, but accepting a bad option would lead to nothing. In the end, she agreed, and they had a great date. You need to be willing to say no to what you don't want. If a girl with whom you're now just friends asks you for help moving a sofa, say, "Sorry, I have plans." Don't explain further. Don't say, "I have plans with my friend Eddie." Just say, "I have plans, I can't." I also advised a client who told me he was going to an exclusive charity event in New York and had invited a new girl. His ex, knowing this, asked if he had an extra ticket. He called me, wanting to know what to do. I said, "Respond, you already have plans with another girl. If you cancel for your ex, she'll notice. Plus, your ex has already been to that event. The new girl seems great. Why reject her?" He asked if he should lie and say there were no extra tickets. I told him, "No, just say, 'Sorry, I can't this year.'" Months later, his ex contacted him. But the important thing here is to feel comfortable saying no to a woman if she's not your girlfriend. This shows how much power she has over you. If she knows you always give in, she'll never respect you. No matter how perfect you are on paper, if she doesn't feel respect, she won't feel attracted. Trick number 4. Show your character without using it. What does this mean? It means stand your ground without getting angry when she criticizes every little detail. She resents you for not being the confident man she imagined, so she starts pushing your buttons. That's when you need to show your mettle. Don't use it because you never want to get angry or lose your cool. If you become emotional, she still has control over you. Defend yourself and set boundaries without getting angry, but be firm and ready to walk away if she continues to behave that way. This also applies to married men or those in long-term relationships where the wife has lost respect. Even if you're still together, she no longer sees you as a man, doesn't want to sleep with you, and criticizes you. Many men make the mistake of getting angry and telling their wife they no longer care. But remember, if she can make you angry, she has control over you. You need to show her that you won't accept nonsense, but also that you're not angry. You simply continue with your life. Here's an example from a friend of mine who was trying to win back his ex-girlfriend. They talked about meeting up on Saturday, but she didn't confirm until the last minute. I told him she was treating him like a backup option. So I suggested sending this message. "Hey, I didn't hear back, so I assumed tonight wasn't going to work and made other plans. I'll reach out next week and we'll see how things go." As soon as he sent the message, she responded immediately, apologized, and asked to reschedule. This only happened because he withdrew the offer without getting angry. Another example from my own experience. I was with a girl in my social circle. We had had something, but now we were just friends. She started treating me like a younger brother, getting annoyed by everything I did. I remember a trip to Mexico with friends. An early flight seat opened up, and she insisted on taking it. I preferred to stay with my friends and return together. She got upset, accusing me of being obsessed with them. Instead of giving in, I told her I'd stay with my friends, and if she wanted to take the flight, that was fine. I saw her sulking, and then she came over and started with the typical apology push. It was the first step to regaining respect. Trick number 5, the gray zone. Let's talk about the gray zone. This is the uncertainty in relationships when you're not sure of someone's feelings or you're getting mixed signals. It's like emotional quicksand. You feel trapped, and every move seems crucial. Many fall into the trap of wanting to clarify the situation and, in the process, lose respect. The key is to be comfortable with uncertainty. For instance, if you're with a girl and you're going to the movies, don't text her saying you won't be able to respond for a couple of hours. Just turn off your phone and let her wonder what you're doing. When you text her later, she'll be more interested and excited to hear from you. Don't show desperation. Allow for a bit of mystery and tension. Learning to handle uncertainty and not constantly seeking clarity is essential. Those who can accept the gray zone without panicking are the ones who truly win in life and in the game of seduction. The ability to navigate those uncomfortable moments without losing your composure makes you more attractive and respected. She'll think, "This guy knows how to keep me interested." Embrace it. Make yourself at home in the gray zone and relax in it. Let the conversation die out and be comfortable with your own thoughts. Don't worry about filling every silence. And finally, and this is crucial, don't talk about the gray zone when you're in person. If you're with an ex-girlfriend and there's a moment of silence, maybe she grabs your hand for a second. There's sexual tension. You're in the pullback phase. Don't say, "Did you just grab my hand?" Don't talk about it. That uncertainty is attractive. That little hand grab, that prolonged eye contact without defining it, is courtship, slow excitement. To get back with a woman or regain her respect, that's part of the process. Guys, these are the top 5 tricks to regain a woman's respect and desire. I hope you found these tips useful. If you want me to cover a specific topic, leave a comment like, "Christopher, I'd like you to make a video about how to make my partner fall more in love," or "how to look better," something like that, whatever you prefer. The comment with the most likes will be considered for my next video. Don't forget to like the video and, of course, subscribe, gentlemen, for more content like this. If you've gotten close and things went well, but you still don't know how to talk to a woman, you need to watch this video I've linked here.